Coming up on the Sports Desk, softball and baseball are over. I'll try to keep my emotions in check. We have the Daily Breeze all-area squads and more sauce from both diamonds. Plus, former Bishop quarterback Brendan Marafino joins me in studio. Dude will be competing for the starting quarterback job over at Elko this summer. Snuggle up and get comfy, everybody. The Sports Desk is coming at you right now. Heyo, welcome to another week here on the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Collin Kushner. In the Twitter universe, hit me up. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. Baseball is over, softball is over. I want to cry. Not really, because summer is almost here. I'm just excited to get some sun, maybe a tan, work out only my upper body, you know, the usual SoCal summer regimen. Anyways, enough with the wildness. Let's get down to business because this is the most serious show ever. Two colors, red and blue for all the marbles, meaning absolutely nothing because, well, it's an all-star game. At the 47th SBAC Classic, the red squad goes 8s up on Team Blue. My bro Jim Carrey would be kind of impressed.
The color of this pen is the color of this pen is the color of the pen that I hold in my hand is royal blue.
Thank you, Jim. Now, every year the Daily Breeze comes out with their Daily Breeze all-area baseball squad. Guess what? Another baseball season in the books means another Daily Breeze all-area baseball lineup. On the first team, Connor with a K. Smith representing Tada Nation. Let's not forget that Connor jacked 4 homers in one game against Loosinger, tying a CIF record. That's what I like to call Linsane. That's Jeremy Lin's version of insane. The only other Torrance area dude on the first team with Connor Smith, my bro from out west, Cody Whistler. Cody with the C guided the Warriors to a 9-1 record in Pioneer League play and a vacacion to the playoffs where they lost in round numero uno. Team numero dos, that's 4 semesters of Espanol for you. We have Nathan Draves from Bishopland, Matt Mavrosakis from Spot Nation, Jacob Northup representing the Blue Crew, otherwise known as North High. And out west, we have 2 Warriors, Nathan Santiago and Matt Stearns. Staying on the diamond, former North High pitcher and El Camino Warrior ace Dalton Erb is extremely tall and can throw some heat. The bitter Erb was recently selected in the 30th round of this year's Major League Baseball draft by the San Diego Padres. The junior, now senior at Chico State, went 6-3 with a 3.62 ERA and 70 boom sauce punch-outs in 82 innings of work. From the bigs to the littles, Riviera Little Leaguer Olin Snakenborg can hit a baseball pretty far. Olin placed first in the 11 and 12-year-old division of the pitch, hit, run competition at Chavez Ravine. For those of you that are not baseball aficionados, that's Dodger Stadium. Olin will now sit back and relax to see if he places high enough to advance to the national round at this year's MLB All-Star Game in San Diego. He might run into Dalton Erb down in SD. Olin, we are pulling for you, buddy. Before we head to break, a quick shout out to my older brother Josh. We flew up to Oakland to catch Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Our flight got canceled among other logistical issues, but we made it and were able to watch Steph and Bron duke it out. Here's a pic of the two of us. Quite an experience, and the last until my piggy bank is overflowing once again. Alrighty, folks, still to come. It's an all-softball kind of show, at least for part 2 of the Sports Desk. We'll get you Daily Breeze all-area honors and so much more sauce. Don't even think about getting off the couch. Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to hit me up on Twitter. That's at Collin Kushner using the hashtag BoomSauce. let's step into the Matrix for a hot second.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Follow me.
Neo from the Matrix took the red pill. Is this a foreshadowing for the 24th annual SBAC softball all-star game, which features some of the area's best? Nope. The blue squad comes out on top 7-3 over Team Red. Pretty low scoring for an all-star game. Most final scores are 45-32, but hey, not this one. Speaking of some of the South Bay's best on the softball diamond, Torrance Todd and Marissa Moreno most definitely falls under that umbrella. The San Diego State commit is your Daily Breeze Player of the Year. Moreno is hashtag killing it all season long. Number 13 finished off 2016 with 23 wins, tied a single-season record, an ERA of just over 1, and a side of 252 punch-outs. That's insane, or 250-plus Ks, just 12 short of the school record. Hold up, one more thing. She just so happens to be a pitcher that can also hit. What? 5 jacks or boom sauce bombs on the season. All the stats provided courtesy of the Daily Breeze. Hash brown me with some hashtag squad goals. Your all-area first team, Shani Baker, Alyssa Loza, and Desiree Moreno from that school up north. And of course, we cannot forget about CC DaCosta from Torrance High. What do you know? It's just a North in Torrance party. To the second team, Veronica Garcia from North High, Caitlin Sista Christian, my favorite Night Rangers song representing Tada Nation, and Warriors, Brianna McGee, my Saucy's Play of the Month recipient from a few months back, and Miley Newman. Well, 1 is not enough, and clearly 2 isn't either. Squad goals part trace, that means 3. 6 Torrance area athletes rock an honorable mention. Hey, the number 6, that was my mom's lucky number, or anything in multiples of 6. Guess what? We have more softball news. North High pitcher Alyssa Loza will be playing at a very familiar ballpark come late July. The Premier Girls Fast Pitch Softball League recently announced their final rosters selected to play in the first ever PGF All-American game on July 28th at Bill Barber Park in my hometown of Irvine. And guess what? Alyssa Loza is the only Torrance area athlete on the squad. The Arizona State commit, Go Devils, will be suiting up for Team West Coast, Best Coast. She'll have the chance to play against some of the best softballers in the country. According to records via the Daily Breeze, Loza finished up 2016 with 20 wins, an ERA of 1.06, and 200-plus Ks. For those of you that don't know, the Premier Girls Fast Pitch Softball All-American game is considered the most high-profile national high school game in the nation. You can catch Alyssa Loza in all of the action on ESPNU at 7:30 p.m. on July 28th. Congrats, Alyssa, and go Sun Devils. Now, Bishop class of 1980 grad Patty Gasso has gone on to do some big things in Norman, Oklahoma. Gasso, who took over as the Sooners head softball coach back in '95, recently guided OU to another NCAA softball title, her third, and well, the program's third as well. Grab your hats because that's a hat trick. Gasso has amassed over 1,000 wins in her 20-plus seasons as a head coach of Oklahoma's softball program. That's pretty wild. She was inducted into the Bishop Montgomery Athletic Hall of Fame back in 2014. Alrighty, folks, before we head to break, let's play a little game. But first, cue the game show music, Gus and Alan. Let's bring it up. I can kind of hear it. Hold up, I'm going to groove it out for a second. There we go. Awesome. Thanks, guys. This young man loves his chest and arm workouts and rarely uses his legs. He also holds the record for most bicep curls in a single afternoon. Just kidding. Okay, enough goofing around. To the serious accolades. He was a recipient of the Los Angeles chapter's Scholar Athlete Award. He was named South Catholic League Offensive Player of the Year. The guy who rocked number 9 also holds the Bishop record for most TD passes in a single game. So, who is it? Option W, Peyton Manning. Option X, Dikembe Mutombo. Option Y, Justin Bieber. You better believe it. Or Z, Brendan Mirafino. Look closely. Take a second. And in the meantime, we will cue up the game show music once again. Take a listen. If your final answer is Z, Brendan Mirafino, guess what? You have just won yourself a 1996 Chevy Astro van in red. Yeah, isn't that luxurious? If you are into cars that have terrible fuel efficiency, then the Chevy Astro is just for you. Yeah, totally kidding. Seriously, you have just won yourself a SportsDesk pat on the back. Sponsored by Boom Sauce. Salsa Picante, the hottest sauce. Not in Mexico. Well, I'm going to step out for a few. When we come back, we have a special guest in the hissle, Brendan Mirafino. If you're paying attention, you already know who it is. Dude's getting ready for some college ball come September. Get your popcorn ready. Welcome back, everybody. We are now joined in studio by Brendan Mirafino, former Bishop Montgomery Knight. Brendan, what's up, brother?
How's it going, Colin?
I'm doing fairly well. So you just graduated from high school. Remind me what that feeling's like. It was a long time ago for me, all right?
It's a great feeling, just kind of knowing that everything I've accomplished has come to an end and ready to start a new beginning. So it's exciting.
That's the best part. It's kind of like that, you close out one chapter and you kind of get to start your own. You could write it any way you want. So your last year on the gridiron, phenomenal year for you. Starting quarterback, I think you hold a Bishop football record for most touchdowns in a single game. Take me through this year or this past season and what it meant to you.
It was just kind of my whole childhood kind of building up to this point, just because I've been watching football games at Bishop just growing up. So just finally getting the chance to be out there and lead the team was really exciting.
Lots of fun here. Yeah. If you take a look here at the video, you can see yourself throwing up dimes. I think that's what, Bernard Amofa?
Yeah, that was
Is
Bernard.
that kind of cool looking back and seeing those highlights?
Yeah, that was Bernard again.
I think it's just like a Mirafino to Amofa combination here. So your next stop, El Camino College. Take me through the process. How did that all come about?
The coaches talked to me. I talked to a bunch of them, and it was really just talking to my parents about wanting to play football or not next year, and just from there on out. So it was a lot of just me and my parents, and I decided to play football.
You decided to play football. How excited are you? I mean, the new Murdoch Stadium has just been completed. Have you checked it out?
I've seen it from the outside a couple times, and I cannot wait to see the inside. It looks gorgeous.
It's going to be packed. Your dad's going to be there. Your mom's going to be there. Your dad's probably going to be pretty rowdy. I feel like he'd be a very rowdy fan. Yeah. What's the quarterback situation going into this upcoming season? I assume you're going to have some other competition.
Yeah, everything they've told me is kind of, if you're good enough, you'll play right away. They try to get everyone in the mix a little bit, at least maybe for a series a game. But they said if you show that you're good enough, then you'll play right away. So that'll be nice. Is
there something you're really excited about? Like, give me something you're really excited about, and then we're going to go on the flip side, and something that you're really nervous about.
I'm excited about just getting physically in shape, I guess, because I know that they will help me get there, and that'll make me better, obviously. So that's one thing I'm excited about.
And what about being nervous? There's got to be something, everybody. There's got to be something here. Give me one thing.
Just kind of being around so many new guys and just trying to show that I belong. I'm kind of nervous because there's always that slight possibility of failing, but I'm confident that I can get the job done. So
I mean, I don't think you're going to fail. I've always been told as a kid that if you work really hard, it doesn't matter what the end result is because you tried your best. And I'm really excited to see you tear it up at Elko. Do you know anybody on the team? Is anybody from Bishop kind of joining you, or are you just kind of holding down the fort over there?
There's a guy that graduated last year from Bishop that I know who's still playing there, Malik Bowie, and also Steven Perez is going to play there next year also. And then I think I know a couple of other guys from other schools that are going to play there next year also. So that'll be nice seeing them again.
Sounds like a nice time, almost like a little Bishop Montgomery reunion, right?
Kind of.
So you didn't like that comment, did you?
It was whatever.
It's whatever. He doesn't even think I'm funny, everybody. But all right,
Oh, too
Brendan.
funny.
So,
Come on.
what's the off-season workout regimen? I mean, you and I both know that you only do biceps and chest. And
Come on.
before we continue this interview, we're gonna play you a very special video. Let's roll it, guys.
So, you're thinking about getting Verizon TV service?
You bet.
Well, did you know they often use expensive cancellation fees to lock you into a long-term contract?
Seriously? Man, makes me wonder what else I don't know.
Do you know you're supposed to work out your lower body, too? So, you're thinking about getting Verizon TV service?
You bet.
Brendan, what do you think about that?
It kind of reminds me of my dad because he always says he doesn't have to do legs. He can just do beach muscles since he doesn't play a sport.
I feel
so.
like that's your dad's hero. That guy in that commercial. I feel like him and your dad would just get along so well. What do you think?
Probably I could see it
You
happening.
can see it, maybe like a bromance,
Yeah.
something like that. Well, Brendan, next question for you. You just had prom. How was that?
yeah.
I saw some nice pictures on Twitter, and if you look over on the screen, you'll actually see those coming right up in just a second. Oh, look at the couple. Did you have a nice time at prom? And in a
Yeah.
second, you're actually. I'm gonna be embarrassed with you if you look. You'll actually see my prom picture as well. But we're gonna slowly zoom in onto you guys. Good time though.
Yeah, prom was fun. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Where was it this year?
It was at the Biltmore in Los Angeles.
Who's that handsome young guy right there? Yeah.
You're young, yeah.
It's been a while, but you had a good time, right?
Yeah, it was fun, yeah.
Good. And for you, what's the main goal? First year at Elko, what's the main goal for you personally?
I would probably say the same as my junior year. I'm not really expecting to start right away. If that happens, great. If not, I'm going to prepare. Instead of just waiting, I'm going to prepare to be able to start the next season and just get better.
How do you prepare for something like this? I know I did a quarterback workout with you. I had to GoPro myself, and to be honest with you, I had to burn the footage. It was that bad. So how do you prepare for a season like this?
Most of it is just mental, just knowing the playbook inside and out. So if a coach says something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I got it. And also just kind of getting back into throwing a football, I guess, and getting that touch back and just getting there physically again.
And before we close out the show, Brendan, I remember I asked you on camera a while ago if I reminded you of a guy named Charlie Whitehurst. You know who Charlie Whitehurst is?
I do
Or are
now.
you still confused? You know who he is? Look at him.
Yeah, I recognize him.
I kind of feel like I'm like a Charlie Whitehurst-esque player. I don't know, maybe not. But you know what, Brendan? We're going to do this real quick, then we'll come back, we'll close it out, and we'll go from there. Well, everybody, that wraps up another sausage show. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, if you just want to say what's up or chat about sports, you can do that as well. Brendan, thanks so much for joining me in studio.
problem.
Good luck at Elko next year. When you throw your first touchdown pass, you got to say boom sauce to the opponent. Can you do that for me?
I will.
And before we close out, will you say boom sauce to the camera?
Of course. Boom sauce.
He's Brendan Marafino. I'm Collin Kushner. Take it easy, Torrance. We'll catch you next time.